Would you believe that all of this happened in the life of one man? One of the greatest novelists of the 20th century ended his own life with a shotgun. At 19, a young man, fresh out of high school, volunteered for World War I. During the war, he wounded seriously and almost lost his leg after more than 200 pieces of shrapnel tore into his legs. While recovering in a hospital in Italy, he fell in love with a nurse. His first love, who eventually ghosted him after he left to America. Over the course of his life, he married and divorced 4 wives and had numerous affairs. He took part in nearly every major conflict of his time, including World War I, the Spanish Civil War, and World War II. He lived in France, Spain, Cuba, Africa, Florida, and Idaho. Along the way, he survived countless car and plane crashes, suffering repeated injuries to his skull, ribs, and legs. To numb the pain, he developed a deep love for alcohol. In 1954, he received the Nobel Prize in Literature, the highest honor a writer can achieve.
Today I had no idea that I would win the award, but since I have, I'm very pleased. If I had not won it, I would congratulate whoever won it.
Only 7 years later, after several suicide attempts, he ended his own life. This is the story of Ernest Hemingway. Hemingway was a master of the hard-boiled style, famous for writing with emotional restraint and stark realism. He left behind timeless classics such as For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Sun Also Rises, and The Old Man and the Sea. Today, we're going to explore the psychological wounds hidden behind his extraordinary achievements. Like his writing, Hemingway tried to live as the ultimate embodiment of toughness. If a critic spoke badly about one of his novels, he was reportedly willing to confront them in person even with his fists. He grew up with a father who was a physician and a mother who was a musician. As a child, his mother often dressed him in girls' clothing against his will. Some biographers believe this experience contributed to his lifelong need to prove his masculinity. His father was quiet and reserved, while his mother was outspoken and emotionally intense. Their marriage was filled with conflict. Eventually, Hemingway's father died by suicide. Hemingway deeply loved his father, but resented his mother. When his father died, he rushed home immediately. But when his mother passed away years later, he simply sent money for the funeral and reportedly told his family they could handle the rest. From his father, he inherited a spirit of adventure. From his mother, he inherited artistic sensitivity. As a result, he became both a gifted novelist and a man who spent his life chasing danger. Whenever war broke out, he volunteered or found a way to get close to the front lines. Even when working as a journalist, he often ignored the rules and joined the fighting himself. His appetite for danger left him with countless injuries. Besides the devastating wounds he suffered in World War I, he survived 2 plane crashes in Africa, suffering damage to his liver, kidneys, spleen, spine, and brain, along with severe burns.
Could you tell me a short description of what the novel is about?
The book that I am writing on at present is about Africa, its people, in the part that I know them, the animals, and the changes in Africa since I was there last. Period.
Death never seemed to frighten him. In many ways, his life existed alongside it. In one letter to his lover Pauline, Hemingway wrote that if their relationship had not reached its conclusion by Christmas of 1925, he would kill himself. His novel For Whom the Bell Tolls also presents the idea that sacrificing one's life for a greater cause can be more meaningful than preserving it. Although Hemingway rarely showed weakness in either his writing or his personal life, everything changed after the plane crashes of the 1950s. Following brain surgery and electroconvulsive therapy, both his physical and mental health deteriorated rapidly. Hemingway believed that his life existed for one purpose. He often said that he himself was nothing more than a tool for his work. When his declining health made it impossible for him to write, he was overwhelmed by despair. In the end, on July 2, 1961, Hemingway took his own life at his home in Ketchum, Idaho, where he spent the final years of his life. Looking back, Hemingway appeared to possess many of the biological, psychological, and social risk factors associated with suicide. His father, sister, brother, and even his granddaughter all died by suicide. He also struggled with depression and became increasingly dependent on alcohol and medication to cope with the pain from his many injuries. The life of Ernest Hemingway was one of extraordinary achievement, relentless suffering, and constant confrontation with death. What do you think about the life of this remarkable yet deeply troubled writer? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments.